and Audits, and welcome to another video. Well, look at this. Look, we're near an ASDA here. Look, this road. It has been raining, but wow, I didn't think that much though. I knew somebody would go splashing through that eventually, because like most people are avoiding it. But in some situations, you cannot. Look at that. It's almost like a pond.
Yes, you are then.
Oh, I am being insane.
Yeah. So can you turn your video off at this stage? I'm arresting you.
So, it's fine. Hey? But who are you?
Just I'm working for Amazon. I'm just asking you what you're doing.
You're working for Amazon?
Yeah.
You are security?
Yeah.
Well, SIA?
I'm just asking
I've asked you a question. Are you SIA security? Because if you are, I suggest you put your identity on show.
Mate, I've got my...
Because
I'm
be on
just
your...
asking you a question.
Yeah. Well, what do you think I'm doing?
Just asking you a
Yeah, no,
question.
but what do you
I've
think?
got no idea.
Just I'll answer.
No
my friend.
idea.
I'm going to answer. Sorry, we've got on the wrong foot. I'm filming
Yeah. What are you filming? Just asking.
a personal project. Is that all right? I'm going to take a drone up and I'm going to go over the building. Is that going to be okay?
I'll check with the security.
Good man. Okay. All right. So sorry, I've just started my intro there, and I didn't notice, but this guy behind me, he's actually the Amazon. It's Amazon security, and I've actually done a little bit of research here for you. It's the Windrush Road, Tilbury, R1878N, and here's some facts for you. Well, this here is actually Amazon.
The biggest building in the UK, and it's one of the biggest buildings in Europe.
Which is one of the biggest warehouses in the country. So it's one of the biggest warehouses in the country. It equates to the same as 28 football pitches. It's got 18 kilometres of self-operating robot pods over 4 floors. 2,000 people working here, with an extra 1,000 at Christmas time for extra, loads. There are tens of thousands of pods where the robots sort things out.
Have the latest technology for Amazon robotics as well. It's going to play a very important role in the growth of Amazon.
And the supervisors, the humans who work there too, have automatic radio controlled jackets that the bots are there for going to avoid. They're basically only there, the humans are only there to pick up anything that's fallen off the rack. Also, another little interesting fact is that the largest package that they will handle in this huge environment is actually 18.5 inches. And they aim for the products to be in and out here in 1 hour. That's the sort of times we're talking about. I think they're quite famous. Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. I don't think they understand. So, and the company code for this building is in fact LCY2. Now, I read a report by a roving reporter who went through the factory unit.
Creating new working places, which are obviously important, but also about different programs that we have for the local community.
We serve millions of customers, and every day we make impact on.
And he said that it's like something out of a film, sci-fi film. So we have had some interest from the security already. But let's pick this up. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I hope I'm to go. So, but let's go and have a look. They're all in communicado, obviously, because like, look, it's just like little pop-out boxes. You could do that on a clock, couldn't you? Like a cuckoo clock. Cuckoo. Sort of. Look, I've been watched there. Look. But just out of interest, he could be watched but doesn't want to go on camera, which is fair enough. And look at that sign, look, BLACK, black. There's brakes, legs, air, clip and kingpin with the lorry positioning. I can't on private property.
Yeah, you can't.
Really? I thought I could.
Property, yeah.
I thought I could if I get if I just make you aware, that.
No, it's a private property. You can't do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, you can. I think you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you own the property, but not the airspace above you.
Where you're standing now is a private property, and
Right.
it's not allowed.
Okay.
Filming here is not allowed.
Filming here is not allowed, is
No,
it?
it's not allowed.
Really?
I just told you, it's not allowed.
Really?
Yeah.
What, under what law? I don't understand. We're sort of, in a publicly accessible area. It's a road, isn't it?
This is not a public
I didn't say it was. I said it's publicly accessible.
Excuse me. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. As the officer just said to you, you're on private property at the moment. So
Yep.
I'll ask you nicely if you wouldn't mind just leaving the area.
Right. You hear the man? You hear the man? This is your job. If you have someone on your site that you don't want on your site, your first port of call. Why don't you listen, and then you might learn something, right? If you the first port of call asks to leave the private property, that person is therefore obliged to do so. You've got no jurisdiction over my activities, my hobbies, You see, this is a free country.
Private property at the moment.
I don't know that, do I? That's what I'm trying to ascertain. But how do I know that I'm on private property? Because the Google car comes up here. The Google map. Well, I will do once I get my film. I just want to ascertain if it is private property. Yeah, you're not listening to me. If you're not listening to me, so I'm just going to carry on. For it
Into our boundary. which is
yeah,
private
I'm not on the boundary, am I? What's the fence for? What does the fence denote?
That's in our yard. But this is
Right.
our
So
land,
what does the
we've got
fence
to
denote
use
then?
on that.
Why have you put the fence there and not down there?
This area you're standing in is private property.
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying that I don't know. I'm trying to ascertain. I'm just wondering why, if on your own property, would you put a fence along here?
It's not relevant to the question.
It is relevant because a publicly accessible area, I am within reason allowed to come in and do
You're more than happy if you go
There's no
onto-
problem.
if you go onto-
And I'd be done by now. If nobody had come up to me, I'd have been in and out by now.
As I said to you, you're on private property. I'm asking you nicely.
I know you said that, but on the Google Maps, right, for example, right, I'm sure that I would probably be able to get an image of that side of the building anyway. So what difference does it make?
Are you refusing to leave?
No, I just said to you I'm not refusing to leave. Yeah, but I'm saying to you, can I just get a clip of the outside of the building? Why not?
Because it's on private property.
That's not a reason. That's a fact. If that's the fact, like what you said,
We don't approve filming.
you don't approve filming. Yeah, you do. It's on YouTube. I've seen it. I've seen the internal workings.
Life.
Everyone who is joining us after 1 or 2 days will think Amazon is a peculiar company.
What I'm doing is just an outside.
If you're more than happy, I can give you the contact details of our meeting.
I don't need contact
And you
details.
can
I
reach
just-
out to them to see if it's something you can organise with them.
Well, that's what I'm trying to organise with you now, just to go and have a look at the other side of the building to get a context on the size of the place.
Again, as I said, it's not something I can approve. So as I said to you, you're currently on private land. You can't-
Oh dear, that's a bit of a harsh look, isn't it? Yeah, okay, all right,
I'll
okay.
show you if you want.
Okay, well here we go guys, like, as you can see they've got the Amazon sort of like lorry park here, and oh my goodness gracious me, they said there's not many humans working here. Well there's not actually, is there? Look, even he's interested. Look, you're a film star, mate. Alright, why not? How do you know I'm filming? No, I don't know, it's like it keeps you protected, you know what I mean? It's not film. Why would I want to film your lovely face? Yeah, I know, alright. Hey? Just filming. I'm trying to make a film of the building. It's like a big interesting building, isn't it? Biggest one in Europe, yeah it is. Yeah it is. It is, I'm interested. We are interested. Right, thank you. How many is it going to take for you to show me the sign? Yeah. It does seem like.
I would appreciate it if I'm not filming those, that's okay.
Yeah, okay. I don't need to film you. But yeah, guys, they're sort of pulley things, and they've got they're the ones with the magnets on the front. And those in the know, those will know. What? Can you wait a minute? Yeah, the sort of magnets on the front. What are you worried about intellectual property or something? Right, good. So there's no worries then. I don't understand really what the problem is, to be honest with you. That's his choice to be non-responsive. Tried to prod him for a couple of answers, but I didn't get much. So let's pick it up. I'm like the Pied Piper of Hamlet here as I'm walking along. There's about honestly about 30 of them came out. So after about a 10-minute walk, we're now sort of like approaching the other side of the building. I mean, 28 football pitches worth of sorting space, and 4 floors as well. So it's no small undertaking, is it? This is an immense site. The warning injunction. Look at this. Look, what's this here? Yeah, protesting. I think that's to do with the docks. Because we had the same sign, didn't we, at Canvey Island? Look at this thing up here. Look at this. Look, following me around. What was that? What was that film? You remember that film back in the 80s? Oh. He's not playing. Oh, come off it, mate. This is a pavement. This is a pavement. No, don't be silly. No, don't be silly. Is he in the van? Look at all the cameras on this little beast. Look at it. Wait, who's this van then? Is this a police thing?
As I said to you, you're currently on private property.
Yeah, I know. I thought they got robots inside, mate. No, this is a pathway, mate. Where does it say private property here? So I know, but it is publicly accessible, isn't it?
These pins denote
Right.
that is currently highway.
Okay.
Now, so more than people stand on that side of
Right.
the road. That's down to you.
Yeah, okay.
On this side.
But you pointed out to me that it's private property. So what's the difference between standing here and filming? It's so nonsensical, isn't it? I mean, the whole of Essex is going to at some stage become a private property, I think. I'd like to know who the. Look at this! Look, he's got 1, 2 on the front there. He's got 2 on the side. He's got. You got Maximilian up the top there. And it's working in partnership with Total Security Services to keep our community safe. I wonder who pays for that. It's TSS, your partners in security. So I wonder, it's amazing how all the cameras are following me. Look, don't worry, I'm not a protester. Look at look, the one up the top, look. And then it done that shouty thing. I'd love to speak to him. I'd love to speak to him. Here, look at this here, look. Yeah, it's going to have to be a case of droning because this guy keeps going on about private property. There is a sign here saying private property, no trespassing. Although he did just point out to me that it was private property, he didn't actually say, can you leave? So let's carry on with our project, shall we? If it's not too windy, Maximilian's still following. It's creepy, isn't it? Look, Maximilian. And that thing with the shouting with his blown speaker. Is that what it is? They probably think I'm a protester. No protester. I'm not an activist. I'm an auditor. The pub to keep the dirty public out. Look at him. Look at him. Look. I mean, now, guys. Now I'm on public land. I'm just thinking about the GDPR of this unit. Be subscribed to GDPR. I'm going to claim that footage. I'm going to claim your footage, so well done. Cheers, mate. I can use that in my video. You see? I'm not allowed to film them on their private property, and yet they're allowed to film me. Is that fair? It don't sound fair. Well, there are certain features that you'll only find in Tilbury. Well, this is a children's play park, and that's a dead rat.
Talk about different programs that we have for the local community.
As I say, there are certain things. Yet no life ring here next to the children's park. I mean, like, look, you look at one side, yeah, and it's look there he is. Look, there he is. I'll be claiming that footage later. I need your details. Look, he doesn't like being filmed. Look, he's in that mobile camera. He's in that mobile camera van, and he doesn't like being filmed. Brilliant. Yeah, so the guy in the van doesn't want to be filmed. The guy in the CCTV van that doesn't want to be filmed. He films everyone else. I say that danger deep water sign there, and I'm presuming now that this is a part that has been. Well, that's actually really nice, isn't it? That little area there. So the whole of Essex soon is going to be private property, isn't it? Like private property, you cannot come in here. But I just want to wait for No, you've got to be joking. Is this like security coming up to me now? Look. I would like to know why that guy said, I don't fancy doing the droning quite yet. Yeah, so I've come over to this side to try and get the other side of the building, which is not going to be a big problem from here. But if you look up there, there's obviously a lot of... look, they moved. Yeah, there's obviously a lot of communication going on, communicado. But like, look at these like up here, and it's stinking of hypocrisy with they're filming me, but I can't film them. What a load of old. Well, yes, as you can see, it goes all the way down there. I've done some brief drone footage, but you'll have to appreciate that it is very windy suddenly.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle. Change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Focus now, focus on love. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle. Change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Focus now, focus on love. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle. Change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Focus now, focus on love.
Programs that we have for the local community.
We serve millions.
Joining us after 1 or 2 days will think,
Yes.
If you ask anyone else that lives around here about them second people, they say exactly the same thing, and you get them on camera.
Do you know how many people work in there?
Not bad. That's when they haven't got a job in there, they sack them in the first 3 months. They've come from the first, so they're literally a migrant.
All right.
And every day we make impact on people's life.
And that's a dead rat. Oh my goodness me, it's windy. No, he said that local people, always get sacked within sort of 2-3 months. He was actually frightened to talk on camera because he thought that they might try and civilly pursue him. Now the police have been called, and the police have turned up. Flipping rain. Let's pick this up. What's happened? What's happened? Has there been an incident? Has there been an incident? What's happened to the police to arrive? Hey? Yeah, the safety starts here. Oh, mate. I don't want to get hit by wind, that's the only problem. Hello, sir. Is there an incident? Can I just stand round this side? Because it's a bit windy. I'm filming and using the drone.
Right. For what reasons?
Personal project, you know, because I can.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm allowed to. It's legal activity. What are you doing here?
What am I doing? I just got a call about yourself.
I appreciate that. You know, maybe a sergeant or something has sent you here on a bit of a false mission, isn't it? Really, because I mean, I've made myself obvious that, you know, I asked them. I said, would it be all right if I fly the drone over? Now, as you know, I don't have to ask for permission, but I thought I would. They said no. They've been very frosty and cagey with me. I don't know why. Right. And I presume they've called you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I take your name and number?
Yeah.
No, that's not how you. I can't read.
Okay. My collar number is 71169.
Is that it?
That is my collar number. Yeah, that is it.
Yeah. That's nice with the poppy on it. But is that part of your uniform?
What's that? This one?
Yeah.
It's an allowed.
I know that people are deeply offended by it. Not myself. I don't mind. But
unfortunately, with poppy.
Yeah, I understand. I've got no personal issues with it, but I just want to, you know, like, do you know auditing?
I've heard of it.
You've heard of it? Yeah, so it's, you know, I'm sort of having a bit of a go, And just we want to make sure that obviously that the policies and everything's been followed. Yeah, so that's fine.
What is it you actually do? Explain it to me.
Well, just before you answer any more questions, are you filming, sir?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. What's your policy on filming? I don't know why I have this discussion every time. This seems to be really bizarre. Do you know the policy on filming?
Well, I can film. I'm in a
Yep.
public place, so
Yep.
yourself.
Yep. Is that it?
Yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow. No, so you were supposed to inform the person as a data handler,
okay.
because I'm now a data. No, but
This
it's
has got
it's too late now.
video and
It's
audio
too late
recording
now
all over the
because
front
no,
of it,
sir,
hasn't
hang
it?
on. It's too late now because
you didn't tell me that you were filming.
I'm not under the same obligations. I don't have the obligations and the regulations that the police are held accountable to.
Right.
So that's not a big issue
Okay,
for
I
me.
apologise, but I'll tell you now.
That's right. That's all you have to do. Just rectify yourself.
Okay.
But now, sorry, what's your question?
I can't remember.
Yeah, right. You say, what am I doing?
I said, yeah,
I'm
can
doing
you explain what it's
I
all
have
about?
explained it. It's a personal project for
project,
just filming and climb a drone. I've done my drone footage and I'm finished.
Right.
But when
Okay.
I was actually over there looking at those amphibious craft, but I've moved on. I'll now go on to the next one, and if it's not too wet and too windy,
So it's
then
been a bit windy for drones.
yeah, I went up basically, had a look left, look right, and then came back down again.
Obviously, the complaint came to us because you're on private property.
Yeah, that's
at
not
the
true
time.
though, is it?
I haven't been round the back, but round the back of the building. Apparently, they said there's signage.
Yeah, they said that, but that's not an offence, is
But
it?
they
That's a
showed
civil.
it to you, didn't
That's
they?
yeah,
So-
trespass is
No,
a
it's
civil
civil.
matter,
Yeah,
isn't
no,
it?
it's
So
fine.
they've got the problem with that. I don't think they have because I wasn't doing any aggravated trespass, nothing like that.
No.
I've got no. It's an innocent project, like I'm trying to build some online channels, and it's just a activity, a legal activity.
Yeah.
Whereas making false police reports, they should know that trespass is not something that you get called in for. They can sue me for that if they wish. I don't know how much they'll get out of me, but yeah, I wouldn't surprise me. But so why have they made this call? Have you asked them that?
I haven't. I've
Yeah.
said that. I suppose
Could I
some go
could
around
I ask
that.
you to ask them, and then we can find out, because I don't think they want me around here.
The guy I spoke to, it's because round the back of the building you were on private property.
Yeah.
According to him, there's
That's a
signposts.
civil
I
matter,
haven't
isn't
seen
it?
them. Yeah, it is, yeah.
That's not something you call
No,
the
but they
police
didn't
for,
know
is
what
it?
you were up to. So
Yeah, but that's not a civil. That's not a police matter. If I was round there bending the fence up, breaking stuff, threatening
but they
people,
just wanted-
that's fine. That's a
Right.
police matter.
But
But
regardless, they've sent us. I have been sent.
it's a bit
down here.
hypocritical, though. That they've made the false report because they must be aware that this is not a policing matter.
Yeah.
And they've wasted your time. They've wasted my time because I want to go on to the next. I've not got much light left. If I can go on to the next one.
Where is the next?
I don't know. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever been here. I'd like to get to dockside. Is that possible? Or
Dockside.
there's a dock?
Oh, what,
Tilbury docks. Yeah.
Um,
How many docks are around here then?
I thought Dockside was a place.
Oh, I
thought
see.
that's
Yeah.
what you
Okay.
meant.
Yeah. Another issue,
Obviously,
sir.
there's security around at the docks.
Yeah. Another issue. 'Cause I don't want to interact with these people because they seem to be a bit frosty.
Right.
Now. You're right about what you're saying on the private property. That if somebody asks me to leave, I am obliged to do so. The filming, they've got no jurisdiction over, right? Because I'm not a subject, as you with your filming, with their filming, GDPR responsibility. That's so when I'm walking along in the public side there, I can't come out here because I'm getting terrible wind damage. That's why I've got this on. And basically this camera here was not merely sort of surveilling the area. He has been and is still specifically targeting me, which I find alarming, distressing. And there's also the GDPR.
Is it a movable thing on top?
Yeah,
is it?
yeah. So
Oh,
if I walk over here, look, see. Now that's harassment. That's harassing me because that's causing me alarm and distress. It's unnecessary. I've made myself aware. I've come to them. I went down. I didn't know this was the front part. I thought that down there was the front part.
Unfortunately, everywhere
So-
you go now, you are being filmed, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. So why is there still
that
even
is
now
there,
this
you
this
can
thing?
clearly
Look at this
see-
woman's face here. Look, honestly, she looks like she's.
see that is a mobile CCTV unit. So as you walk past, you could expect to be captured on camera.
But I wouldn't expect to be sort of tracked like some sort of Orwellian, eye in the sky. Look, you see, like this is what I was actually waiting for this. Look, he's now not doing it, right? Right, you see? Now that to me, I mean, as you say, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know what that stuff is up there. He's got 6 on the outside. He's got 6 on the outside, and the one on top, Maximilian. I don't remember that film, but do you remember that film? Yeah, you remember that film?
7 or something.
Yeah, something like that. It reminds me of that. And when I went to the sort of rear of the van, he let out I think he was trying to say something, but it was really loud, and it sort of. I just find this a little bit of a enigma, in as much as I can claim that footage under the GDPR laws, as you might be aware.
Yeah.
So can you ask them or ask him where I would go to claim that footage? So I honestly don't know. I know the subject access through the police, but I don't know if this is the same through this company.
Yeah.
So if you could ask them that, and then I'll be on my way. I'm not here on any nefarious reason. It's an innocent project. It's their opportunity, really, to have a good review, instead of like, now sort of making themselves, wasting your time, wasting my time, wasting their own time. There's been sort of maybe a dozen people standing here watching me over in the children's playground, watching the amphibious craft. It's ridiculous, though, isn't it? It is ridiculous, and I don't want to waste your time. So if you could ask them that,
Yeah, you just want
then
to know how you can
yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. So it's gone to speak to the people, but can you see that through there? Look, he's got the amphibious out, so hopefully we're going to go and catch that in a minute. But we're just going to finish off here. This would have literally taken about 5-6 minutes. It is now taken, my goodness me, how long have I been filming? It's been ages. It feels like ages. But they're just having a quick chat because we want to find out about Mr. Subject Access Request following me up and down in public. Look, you getting a good shot? Look, he's got a little window wiper. Look, go on then, you going to do your hooter again? See, answer, I don't know. Any good? It stinks, that pond, doesn't it? I'm going to go and get a picture of that.
I have an email address for you.
That's smashing. You just had to read it out, and I'm recording it.
It's
Amazon
PR at Amazon.com.
at Amazon.com.
Yeah, because they had issues last Black Friday.
Oh, did they?
They did, yeah.
What? Protesters? I'm not a protester. I'm not an activist. I'm a photographer. I'm an auditor. Policing is best done as a community, right?
Yeah.
We can help you, and it can save you coming out for something just by watching the auditing. So please, nice library down here. Now, what are these guys doing here?
I think they were sent before me.
Oh my goodness me!
And,
No, come on, isn't it ridiculous? Oh, that's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? No, of course they're welcoming you in because they're wasting your time.
Right.
That's an offence, isn't it?
That's above my position to decide, isn't it?
I understand. I mean, I sort of feel bad for yourselves when you get sent out. But why is there 2 units here? I mean, come on, there should be a bit of a, communication. I'm pretty sure they've been on communication because even before I got to the gate down the other side, they were looking out, loads of them.
Right.
And so it must have been sort of radioed through to one to the other. But even before I got to I was on public, even before I got to the building, one of the security guys come up to me. We'll wait for you to leave, and then once you've left, I'll leave.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Are you heading off to the port?
Yeah, I want to go. I want to get onto the next one as quick as possible. So you are implying that like I've called him a monkey on the basis of him. Am I being detained, sir?
Are you going to let me see your video?
Right, you have to answer my question.
Yes, you are then.
I am being detained.
Yeah. So can you turn your video off? At this stage, I'm arresting you for grossly aggravated public order. You don't have to say anything. No harm in defence.
We can not waste any more of our time, especially not yours, because that's an offence, isn't it?
That's right. I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, making false police reports. I think you should have a little word. You should have a little word with them because, I mean, like some people say that the police the police, and those who'll pay. But I don't know, not me. But right. But had I called you, do you think you would have turned up as quick?
I don't know.
I do.
It was.
I know.
Depends what
it
you
was
called
pretty
me
quick,
for.
about 10-20 minutes, wasn't it? Maybe.
Right. It depends what you called me for.
Yeah. What did they call you for?
Someone trespassing around the back of the building.
That's trespassing civil matters.
Yeah. But they didn't know your intentions.
But my intentions is not a policing matter. That's not a criminal matter, is it?
We've had the discussion about why I was called. We've done that now.
You just have a little word with them. People who made the call
No,
have wasted your time. That's an offence. I have not committed any offences. There's wasting police time, making false police reports. So 2 offences. I've not committed any offence, and I'm the one getting the question. It's not. No. I know that. But the thing is, it's a sort of an ongoing feature. I go to somewhere like this, I've got no nefarious reasons. The thing will go up online. You'll understand, you know, when you watch the auditing, you'll understand what the idea of it is. They can either make themselves look good or they can make themselves look bad. By calling yourselves, I think that's above and beyond. They don't pay for yourselves. We pay for yourselves. So why have they got the right to call you about me doing a completely lawful activity, or the trespassing is a civil matter?
As I said, there was issues down here last Black Friday.
Yeah, that wasn't me though, was it?
No. That's why we've been called.
Yeah, I understand. I appreciate you being civil, but I would appreciate just a little word in their shell, just to say, you know, just try and make it a little bit more solid. That this guy looks like he's going to be a problem. Honestly, if I was sort of walking around with my face covered up, dark glasses, you know, like looking suspicious, then that would be more fair enough. But I haven't. I've come up to him. I've made myself aware, obvious, and yet they still carry on.
Yeah.
So if you could just have a little tiny word, just a tiny word. Thank you very much.
Your way as soon as we leave.
As soon as you go, sir. Thank you. So there you go. Amazon wasting police time. I mean, wasting police time. I mean, they're wasting their own time. Look at the state of this. Look, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. They pay nothing towards these police, and yet they employ them and get express service. It's not fair. It's not fair. But there it is. There it is. He's going to be back because they obviously don't believe me that I'm going to depart. In fact, the boat's going down that way. Yeah, I'll be claiming that footage. So thank you for your footage. Thank you for your input. So there you go, guys. It's Amazon. We're done. We'll get some extra GDPR of that guy, so you'll be able to see me walking up and down. Brilliant. So Amazon, there it is. Wasting police time, using our police, making false police reports, don't know the rule about photography, and pardon? You know, well, I've caught that on camera, you know that. I think he just caught me yeah, so there's a section 5 offence. So brilliant, well done Amazon. You've made yourself look a right bunch of tyrants, haven't you? Wasting taxpayer money. So there we go, all the best, stay safe, keep going, and peace.